As everyone knows, being a priest is a holy calling, divinely inspired by God. These men all selflessly devote their lives to celibacy. It would never do anything to sin against God or their fellow man. They are always righteous, and you should trust their side of the story always. Right now, there is a hate group of people trying to deface the church, claiming that they were raped by the priests and the clergy as children. If that was true, why didn't they come forth sooner? Plus, the church has tribunals with no secular oversight, and are therefore unbiased to mete out justice in the church. Yes, the church will shuffle around priests who have been reported to be molesters, but that's to ensure we maintain good PR, because as we all know, a priest would never do something like that. These alleged rape victims are obviously just violent satanic thugs trying to hurt the church and God's holy mission. Being a priest is hard. You should always trust and support him, regardless of what anybody says about him. As everyone knows, being a police officer is a noble calling, inspired by a sense of patriotism and protection of their fellow man. These men all selflessly devote their lives to protecting the peace and the weak, and justice, and would never do anything to obstruct justice or their fellow man, regardless of race. They are always white knights and warriors of justice, there to protect you in the time of need, and you should trust their side of the story always. Right now, there is a hate group of people trying to deface all police called Black Lives Matter, claiming that they have been violently abused, disproportionately arrested, and shot without reason other than the fact that they are black. If this was true, why didn't they provide enough evidence to convince a jury with a prosecutor that is heavily involved with the police department? Plus, the state and local governments have prosecutors often with close ties to the police department and overworked, underpaid, constitutionally required public defenders who often only get 15 minutes with their client, and therefore our justice system is unbiased to mete out justice. Yes, the police department will shuffle some cops to different precincts who have been reported to be extremely violent or racist, with no background checks to ensure they've been part of a white supremacist group, or have had formal training in de-escalation tactics, both of which are military requirements, but we only do that to ensure that we maintain good PR, because as we all know, an officer of the law would never do something like that. These alleged black victims are obviously just violent, divisive thugs trying to hurt the police department and disturb public order. Being a cop is hard and dangerous. You should always trust and support him, regardless of what anyone says about him. Hello, thank you so much for watching. Please like, rate, and subscribe, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Also feel free to check out my blog. Thank you.